Once a Flyer, always a Flyer is the credo that represents a unique band of players that have worn the orange and black over the decades. With a sold-out crowd, the 2017 alumni game against the Pittsburgh Penguins was a finale to a weekend honoring some of the Flyers' all-time greats. Flyers alumni Brad Marsh took a leadership role in collecting the guys to participate in this year's event, some of which met for a practice at Skate Zone.
It's real easy to put the team together because everybody, all the alumni guys, every alumni guy wants to play in the game, but our focus was the first-year team in 1967, and then we filled in with the local guys that live here and do all kinds of good charity work in the community for the Flyers. And then it was easy to bring the guys back from there. And what's neat about this squad is we have guys playing that played here in every decade. So it's a good cross-section of Flyer alumni.
Jim Watson, who was a member of the 74 and 75 Stanley Cup winning teams, was as vocal as ever back on the ice with his teammates.
That's it. I'll put it in you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it in the friggin' net. There's no friggin' room in behind that for us to make plays. I'm going to dance back. Here, just move it up. Just move it up just a bit. Yeah, I'm going to make some plays. Hey, is it slow enough for you, Neil?
When you don't do it for so long, it's really hard. And then, when you're laughing the whole time, you don't really catch your breath. So a lot of fun. Hopefully we can find lightning in a bottle on Saturday and have a great day.
The evening before the game, Flyers alumni organized a golden anniversary reception where each decade was celebrated in front of 350 fans.
Biggest leader ever in the history of sports. Ballpark, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you know what? The guys loved it. They had a great time, and not only did they like seeing some teammates and meeting some Flyer alumni that they'd never met before, throughout the evening and talking, telling stories, sharing stories. There's so many fans there. We talked about the Flyers from each decade, but there's so many fans there from every decade of Flyer hockey, and everyone had their favorite generation of team that they cheered for. So it's just a great night for Flyer hockey last night.
The day of the game, the guys got together for a traditional morning skate. It was a family affair for Reggie Leach, who had his grandchildren on the ice with the team. And Legion of Doom leader Eric Lindros's wrist shot was as lethal as ever.
Let's get together. This is what it's all about, is coming back and keeping friendships and remembering good times. And you've grown up in a certain time frame together, and it's a wonderful feeling to come back and to see people. It's not very often. We all seem to go in our own way in life, and we're all come from different parts of the world. And Rennie's in Sweden, and Johnny's down here, and I'm in Toronto. I mean, it's just a terrific time. So we couldn't be happier to come out and do it playing hockey. I mean, it's the best.
Later that night, as the alumni prepared for the main event, Reggie Leach described the unique bond all Flyers alumni share.
What we're doing here is a special thing because we have such a special bond because we're all Flyers. We all played for Philadelphia. It doesn't matter what decade the players played in. We're proud of to be a Flyer, and that's one thing with Billy and I, and just not teammates but friends for all this time, and it's just a wonderful thing what they're doing here.
I've been here for 48 of the 50 years, and I think it's the only city in the league that would do that. Only hockey city that would pay to come out and watch. And there's still some good players to watch. I mean, Lindros and Leclerc and Briere, and those guys are still pretty good players, but there's a lot of us that aren't. It was fun, though. It was really fun.
It's quite an honor. We're the older group of it all. We're all in our mid-60s plus. So it's hard on us a little bit there, but I wouldn't have changed anything. I would have played with one leg. We have the greatest fans in the world, and I thank them for that. A real pleasure to play here in Philly in front of a crowd like that.